Hello, hello, hello. My name is Bessie Simmons and I am a housing social worker, and I am going to be covering an agency today called Housing Opportunities for Women. And this is a social service agency where they provide housing to people, to individuals and families that are experiencing homelessness, okay? So lately I've been covering videos specifically in the Illinois and the Chicago area because that is where I'm located at, and that is it's where I know more about these agencies that I am covering. This specific agency I've worked with a little bit directly. I referred clients there. I used them before in the past, some years ago, when I was looking for assistance when I was experiencing low income and homelessness. So I am going to be reading directly from my notes. So if I look down, that is the reason why. So housing opportunities for women takes referrals for their supportive and affordable housing program from the Chicago's coordinated entry system. They do not maintain a separate wait list for those programs, and they do not take or accept direct referrals. If you or someone that you know is seeking temporary or permanent supportive housing, the person seeking housing must visit a site called Housing Access Point to be assessed for the coordinated entry system and for the information to be put into that system, okay? The Housing Access Point is the coordinated entries phone access point run by 211 Metro Chicago. And they operate Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And they operate on Tuesdays from 3 p.m. until 9 a.m. So you can go to Housing Access Point, or you can call 312-971-4178 or 872-296-5004 to speak with somebody that is connected to the coordinated entry system, okay? What did I write right here? Oh, additionally, I put that your local shelter, wherever you're located at, or social service agency may also have access to the coordinated entry system, but you must do an intake at that facility, okay? Emergency shelter. If you or someone needs a place to stay, dial 311 or visit a community service center. For Metro Chicago, call 211. Just FYI, Housing Opportunities for Women is not an emergency shelter program. This agency gets all their referrals through the coordinated entry. Please contact someone at Housing Opportunities for Women at 773-465-5770. And if you missed the number, don't worry about it. I am going to put everything in my description box. So, the benefits of going through Housing Opportunities coordinated entry program, if you are homeless, is you have access to all different types of services provided by Housing Opportunities for Women. They provide, they have housing programs, they have programs and counseling and case managers for persons dealing with mental health issues, addictions, domestic violence, and those that have HIV or AIDS, okay? So I'm going to run down a few of the programs for you so you can know why it's important to get on House coordinated entry systems if you're homeless, so you can have access to the housing programs that they offer. So the first housing program that Howe offers is a permanent supportive housing program, and that is for individuals with a disability and families. There is no limit in this program, so What they mean by that is it's permanent supportive housing if you have a disability. Like it's lifetime housing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a lot of other short-term programs where they give you temporary assistance or temporary subsidy. This is permanent supportive housing. Now, you can, although they're saying there's no limit in the program, there are certain rules and guidelines that you have to follow to maintain that subsidy, and that would be paying your rent portion, which a lot of those individuals in that program pay 30% of their income towards rent, and then the housing subsidy pays the rest of the rent. Some people might be required to go to counseling. You're required to maintain the housing, those sort of things. Everything that you need to do to maintain your life, you have to pretty much do to maintain housing, if that makes sense. Like work, pay the utilities, make sure you don't get behind, make sure you see your doctors and stuff so you can be mentally well. The next housing program that they have is for persons that have HIV/AIDS. HOW has 34 scattered housing sites where they serve up to 50 households per year, and they offer case management and healthcare management. That is a very great benefit. The third housing program that they have is Housing for Families in Transitions. And this is for families experiencing homelessness within CPS, Chicago Public Schools. In this housing program, they assist with helping families to find housing. They assist with case management, employment services, and they pretty much help families to stay stabilized so they can maintain housing or find affordable housing. The other housing program that they offer is rapid rehousing. Now, I'm not sure rapid rehousing, I used to be a rapid rehousing case management, and most of our programs it depends on the funding and the grant, but they ran from 6 to 12 months to 18 months to 24 months. But blessingly, at HOW, it looks like their rapid rehousing program is a subsidized housing program where they provide a subsidy for up to 24 months, where individuals pay 30% of their income towards rent. So for rapid rehousing is more of this is for families that are experiencing homelessness, living in the shelter, on the streets, or in a place that is not habitable, pretty much. So I would say that this is a program for people that just that's experiencing homelessness, but needs assistance with getting back on their feet. And a lot of these families are low income and can't pay market rate rent. So this is a 2-year program that assists families with the housing subsidy. And it also comes with case management as well. And I believe that the families have access to the other programs that HOW offers. And then they have the prevention programs where it offers crisis management, housing placement, psychological support, and case management for individuals living in their subsidized units in Chicago. So it's a lot of great benefits for if you go through HOW's coordinated entry program, if you're experiencing homelessness, and if you're a woman in Chicago or in Illinois, or if you're watching from another state and you want to relocate, just Google this agency, call the numbers that I told you to call, and go to the website, the Housing Access Point website, to get more information. I hope that this information helps you. Please drop a comment and let me know if this information is helpful, if it was clear. Let me know if there's more information that you would like me to add to the list when I am giving you background information about this agency. You all take care.